Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming by. I'm glad you clicked me today. My name is Jet Baker, and I am painting one painting a day during my quarantine. This is the first month. Today starts month 2. Dang, that sure went fast. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you would, could you please subscribe? Hit the like button, and if you hit that bell, you'll get notifications of when I do a new video. Today's video is an uplifting, today's painting is an uplifting painting. Let's start on day 29. Today we're going to be painting a scene that's happening in hospitals all over the country, actually. I have a man in a wheelchair, and he's been released from the ICU. Yeah, that's it, ICU. And the doctors are lining the hallway, and they're cheering for the patient. Isn't that incredible? Let me just show you the photo that I'm working with. Let me take a photo of the photo we're working with. Here we go. This is the scene we're going to paint today. It is we got a lot of light here. Okay, we're going to be painting. This patient has been released from the ICU. The doctors are lining the hallways, the nurses, all the healthcare people, and they're cheering the patient. That is our painting for today. I'm going to start with a rough sketch. You just get a close-up in here. Hi, thanks for coming. Okay, I'm going to do a little rough sketch here. This is my first day on YouTube Live, so bear with me. I hope everything is streaming. I think it is. I did a little test. But we'll see, won't we? Okay, here we go. We're going to draw in. There's a perspective here. The patient is coming down the hallway. Okay. Let's see, there's a door here. He's leaving the ICU after a long time, I think. Okay, we got that. We got a perspective here. We have a hallway. I'm just going to draw that in. This is actually the simplest sketch here. As you can see, here's our perspective. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I'm going to go ahead and quickly draw our figures in here. Our main focal point is our patient, who is very happy. You can see it in his face. He has been released from the hospital, intensive care unit. And he's going to go home and finish his recuperation. And it's interesting that the healthcare workers are applauding him, you know? They're amazing, these people. These are the heroes of the day. Okay, he's sitting in a wheelchair. He has a blanket on his lap. You can see the wheels a little bit of the chair. Looks like he is in his probably 70s. Okay. It's got an arm here. It's giving a nice wave. Shoulder, and I'm drawing those just ovals where the body parts are, like those art wood drawing figures you've seen. I know that's not the right word for it. Okay, and then he's got his hand here. Okay, so we have our patient just kind of sketched in there in the middle, and then on both sides there are doctors, nurses, all kinds of hospital workers standing and applauding him on. Let's do this woman here. Everyone's got their masks on, of course. Hope you're wearing a mask. Here's your head, here's your shoulder, she's got an arm, she's clapping. Here's your body, hip, legs come down, and then on the other side there is a man. I think I'm going to take him out because he's not in scrubs, and I'm going to put everyone in scrubs here in the hospital. So I'm going to paint the woman that's right behind him a little bit closer in the foreground. Actually, in the background. Here's her arms, here's her hands. And she has 2 feet. So we have 3 figures in right now. And there are medical personnel lining the hallways here. So I'm going to draw some more of these folks in here. This woman is here, her shoulders are here, her body's here, legs. And again, everybody's clapping. So our arms are like this. And then on the other side, there's another woman here. Let me do the woman that's pushing the wheelchair right now, actually. Her shoulder, let's see, shoulders, neck, her head's right about here. Here's her shoulders. Arm. Hello, Wendy, you found me on YouTube. Cool, that means it's working. Thanks. I'm hoping that the picture is better now that I look at it. Is it? Is it? Let me just hit this real quick here. Put a little more light on myself. Yes? Okay, it's a hot, humid one here today in Austin. It rained last night, and it is going to be a warm one. But, you know, that's what we get. That's why it's the way it is. I don't mind the heat. Okay, here's another person. There's another one back here, even farther. There's another guy here. He has some cool headgear on. Thankfully, he has that headgear that he needs. Okay. Here's our basic sketch. We have our gentleman being released from the ICU. He gets to go home and recuperate from the coronavirus. And lining the hallways, we have the healthcare professionals who took good care of him and are sending him home. Nice, hopeful painting today. I'm going to go ahead and start painting. Like I said, this was my first try at a YouTube video, so it took me a minute or two longer to get ready. I usually have this part of the prep completed. Yes, better picture, smoother video. Perfect. Yeah, it's the video platform, right? YouTube. They have some great tools I can use in post-production. And it's going to be great. Thank you to everybody who has been tuning into me on Facebook. And if I've pushed all the buttons correctly, you're still watching this on Facebook Live. That is the plan. So now we're live on 2 platforms at the same time. Okay, we have our palette paper on. Let's see, I'm going to start in with our patient. He is the star of our painting today. Luckily, he survived this thing. And hopefully everyone's being safe. I paint with 3 colors: primary yellow, primary cyan, and magenta. And then I also use black and white. And we're going to get all the colors we need from those 3 paints. Okay, here we go. Let's paint it. Let's work on our person here, okay? I'm going to start on his gown. It is that kind of green hospital color that we see here in our doctor. So we'll just mix that up real quickly. Okay, that is the color right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. You can see his neckline, the V-neck. Shoulder comes down. Shoulder. I paint with a palette knife, and I like the plastic palette knives. They're more flexible than the metal palette knives. They're really easy to clean. Just a swipe of a paper towel and my palette knife is clean. And if I forget to do that, and I come back the next day, all you need to do is scrape the paint off the palette knife and you're clean. If that were a paintbrush, the paintbrushes would be finished, done, and not work. That's really the reason why I like this. It's easy to do. Okay, we have our shirt in our patient here. He has a blanket on his lap. Okay. And there's a blanket. Across the whole front of the wheelchair. Okay, and that just goes straight down. An angle. And there's a little bit of white on my knife. I'm putting some of that variation in the blanket in this painting portion. And what I do is in this first video today, I will do a palette knife painting of our subject here, and then at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, I come back and I use acrylic paint pens to put in the details. It needs to dry a little bit in between them. Okay, so here we go. Easy B. It's the day off. Hopefully you're there. A little Easter egg hunting. I'm going to put some folds in that blanket as I see them. I just put a little gray on my knife. There's a fold here. There's a shadow here. Oh yeah, that looks great. Kind of rolls up there. There's a little dent there. Shadow comes down here. And that is our blanket. So we have our person and our blanket. Just a few details in there. Okay, I'm going to come to his skin tone. Okay. Yeah, this is his skin tone. Hard to see. I'm going to go ahead and put his head in. His neck. He's got a mask on. I'm going to come back later and put that mask on. Yes, here we go. He has an arm coming down here. And it's coming down into his lap. And there's another arm here. And you can only see it from the elbow up, going up. Okay, let's see. Oh, that looks great. I love when that happens. Here's our man starting to come in. He's got 2 arms. He's got a head. And now I'm going to move on to the woman behind him. I'm going to lighten up. Use that same color I used for his skin tone. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. This woman is a little... She's in the shadows. Okay, here's her head. It's right here. And I see a little bit of her neck. And that's all I see of her skin tones. Then I'm going to move over to our other people here since I have this skin thing going on. A little this woman is a little pinker. I really enjoy doing this. I'm so glad that I started painting. I just happened to start on my first day of quarantine way back then, 29 days ago. And I had so much fun painting that day that I painted the next day and the next day. And by this day, I kind of knew that I was going to be doing this every day. And, you know, this is 1 month. Next month goes here. There's room for another month over here. And then we move the paintings to another room. Because I have a lot of empty walls. Okay, here's her face. She has a scrub hat on. Here's her arm. Her hands are clapping. She's got short sleeve scrubs. Okay, there she is. And then let's do the woman behind her. I'm going to grade her down a little bit. She's in the background a little bit more. There she is. And you can really even see any of her skin, just a little bit around her eyes. There's this woman over here who is going to have a bun on her head. And her hands are showing. She's wearing a white coat, so I don't see much of her hands. There's a couple people with heads and arms in the background here. I'm going to draw this woman. She has an arm. Most of these people are just covered with PPE, so I'm not seeing a lot of skin, which is fine. Okay, there's a nurse here. And I can see her hands. Okay, these are the skin tones on all the people here. Now I'm going to do a little blue, get some scrubs going on these folks. Most of them are in the same color. Add the blue, lighten that up a little bit. It's kind of almost like a periwinkle, almost purpley. And that is the exact color right there. There we go. Okay, she has a neckline, she has a shoulder, she has a back. Gathered at the little. Okay, there's the pants come down. Buttocks. That's so silly. And that made me laugh. Who says buttocks? I did. And I'm putting a little black in this to shadow the back. Her back leg is in a little shadow. Just a little slightly darker color. That's perfect. Okay. Belly. Shirt. Oh, that looks great. Okay, so there's the scrubs on our first doctor over there. Let's do the woman on the other side here. She's got light hitting the front of her, all of them do because they're on the sides of the hallway. there's one leg. The other leg, I'm going to do a little black in there because it's a little in the shadows. Nice. Looks great. And then she has the shirt. Blue shirt. I gave her a little bit of a belly. She's got a little bit of a belly. Okay. I'm going to go back to this woman behind her. She's a little bit more in the dark because she's further away. So I put a little black in that color. And I'm going to get her painted in here quickly. There's her shoulder. There's her belly. And 2 legs, of course. Okay. Person behind them is a man, an older man. He is in, or woman, it's hard to even tell. They're wearing a very dark scrub, almost gray. Thumb in here, shoulder, the arm, belly here, there's pants. Okay, this is coming along. This is coming along. On the other side, people are in a little lighter blue. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Ooh. No mistakes in painting. Good thing is that it's paint, and you can always paint over something you've done not to your liking. But this is really coming along great. Okay, we got this woman in the background here, a man. I can't even tell. There's so much PPE on them. I just painted the wrong person, and that's fine. I'm going to come back and paint that person in the foreground. This person got a little green in them, like that green scrub color. And they are in the background, so they are grayed out a little bit. That's okay, that green color. Perfect. Got a whole thing on his head. Shoulder. Ooh. That's okay. Shoulder. Yep. And then of course we got the 2 legs. Okay. Okay, you can see our scene starting to take place. We do that woman who's pushing the wheelchair. She's very blue kind of scrub. I use golden paints. They're a heavy body acrylic paint, and they have a real nice feel. They're nice and smooth. That's a little bright. I'm going to gray her down a little bit. Nice. This is perfect. There's her neck. She's got 2 shoulders. Great. I like to leave a little bit of white of the canvas when I'm painting. Give some definition to the painting. It also is a canvas, and so it's kind of cool to see that canvas peeking through. Okay, that looks great. There she is. She's pushing that wheelchair. She has some black sleeves on. Nice. And I'm going to use this paint that I just made up just to highlight some of those things in the back. The front of the people in the back where the light is hitting them. Okay. Okay. Let me put this woman in who's right next to her. She's got some tan scrubs on. That's cool. A little different color. She does match the hospital walls. Let me grab my paper towel. Clean that brush. Easy B! Okay. We have a little royalty-free music thanks to Mozart. And I'm mixing up the tan color. It's a little bit yellow, so I'm going to start. Oh, this is looking great. Start building. I have some tans here from the skin tones, and I'll just use that. That's okay. And her body's in shadows mostly, so I'm going to add a little dark to that. Since I am on YouTube for the first day, this is my painting shirt, and it is freshly clean, no stank. Gets hot in this room. Okay, here we go. Here's your body. Oh, this is good. Here's your body. Okay, I'm going to put a little, what is that, a paper hat? No, that doesn't sound right. It's a medical hat on this person who's in front here. Kind of has a square shape to it. Perfect, but will be perfect when I'm finished. Okay, I think we're done with our peeps. Let me put this person, oh, they're missing a jacket. This person needs their white jacket. Taking some white out of here that has some bunch of other colors in it. It's just because I don't like to paint pure white on canvas. And so her jacket, her sleeve comes up. Jacket. Nice. Nice. That is a medical freaking jacket if I ever saw one. Okay, and then we have her, what is that? Elbow. Wow, she looks pregnant right now, but I'm going to take a little bit of that baby bump away later in the post when I come back. But you can see our people are starting to come in here. Okay. Now that we have our people in here, I'm going to go and start filling in the background. It's a beige hospital room hallway. The whole background is kind of beige. Using some paint that's already on my palette, just get close, need to yellow it up a little bit. Nice, okay. Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna put our floor in. Painting around the people that we just kind of put in quickly. Nice, going pretty quickly. Just painting the background in around the figures I put in earlier. Okay, we have our floor in. The ceiling's a little bit lighter, or the walls are a little bit lighter. Perfect. Interesting. I just removed that woman's little baby bump. She looks like she is about 60, so you're welcome. There are a lot of older hospital workers in this picture here. Right around that awesome jacket. Right up to the ceiling. And there's a bunch of signs, lights, and stuff that I'm going to put in. Mostly later with the paint pen. Okay, let's get this other side of the wall in. First painting I do each day with the palette knife is a little faster than the detail part where I use the acrylic paint pens. Just FYI. That means more extra painting time fun for me. Nice. Just filling in between these people that I roughly put in earlier. Nice. It's looking great. The more figures and people that are in a painting, the more little I get concerned. You know, if I'm going to draw 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. That's 8 people instead of just drawing, 1 or none. Okay, ceiling is the most white, is a little whiter. I am so hungry. I was kind of rushing to get this set up for my first YouTube live stream, and I did not eat. I'm gonna have a little water. A little something in my stomach. I have not been to a grocery store, any kind of store, in 29 days. And that's okay with me. It's okay with me. I'm still doing good with the supplies. Okay, there's our ceiling. Hello, Eddie. Okay, it doesn't come up on Facebook. So I'm gonna have to look into that. Regardless, I know I'll be able to post videos there after I do them, but won't be live. I might be able to do them live. I'll find out after this first video. This is my first day. I have a lot of paint on my palette. I usually don't use this much paint. I think I've been talking a little much. It's very light in the back, so I'm gonna just fill that in. And I'm not painting a photograph. Like in this photograph, there are like 20 people. I'm going to be telling the story of this painting with 8 people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is our background. We are good here. This is the first step of the painting. This is step 1, palette knife painting. I'm just going to show you again what we're painting. Let me pull that photo up. Here we are. And this is the inspiration photo. We have this guy who's coming out of the hospital. All these doctors and medical people are clapping for him, and that is our version of it. So, this is going to dry for a little bit, and then I come back right here on YouTube at 3 o'clock, and I put in the details with an acrylic paint pen. I want to thank you for coming. Please subscribe, like, and click that notification button, like those YouTubers always say. It's great to see you here on my new platform. Thanks for coming. I'll see you at 3.